every single journey you take,
Yeah,
nothing is a waste. You learn from every experience. It's like
absolutely.
everything has happened for a reason, and it's
Mm.
gotten me to a point where I now am finally ready and I have the opportunity to try something new. Even though it's my mid-40s, it's never too late to start something new.
Good evening, Africa. Jumbo Africa. Good afternoon, Africa. Today we are broadcasting from Cape Town. And as you know, we travel Africa and we talk to entrepreneurs, we talk to business owners, we talk to different businesses, we expose different cultures in Africa. But most importantly, we try to give businesses exposure, to invite people with different talents, and to discuss with them the challenges that they face, where they expect their businesses to be in the next year or two, but also to invest in areas where they are falling short. Today, we're speaking to a brand new business owner, and we would like to ask her to introduce herself to Africa. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon, Elvis.
Could you please introduce yourself?
My name is Maritza.
Hi, Marita.
It's a loaded question to introduce myself.
I know.
women women often wear many hats, but I'll make it as simple as possible.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm a wife, I'm a mother.
Okay.
I was born in Quebec,
Yeah.
and I have been around the country. I've been very fortunate to see this beautiful country of ours. Grew up in Natal, worked in Johannesburg,
Right.
and then was blessed enough to come live in Cape Town. So this is where I find myself, and I have worked in the corporate industry for over 20 years.
Okay.
And I am now proudly a new business owner. So it's a brand new adventure.
Excellent. We are always very happy to have, especially business owners that are starting with the business, because we want to watch their journey and encourage them in whatever field they have started. What is the name of your business?
It's called Feminacity.
Feminacity.
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell us what that means, how you came about the name?
Feminacity is something that came to me many, many moons ago, probably
Okay.
about 15 years ago.
Okay.
This name just came to me, and I've always kept it close to my heart.
Okay.
And in secret, I was terrified somebody was going to steal this name of mine, because I had plans with it, but I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with this name. It just rang so, it was special to me. So
Okay.
I've always kept this name in the back of my mind and knew that one day I'll use it.
And the time has come.
And the time has come.
Okay. So, and finally, the opportunity came for you to use the name.
It did.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, I worked in corporate for many years. I loved what I did. I
Yes.
was a financial advisor in terms of short-term insurance. So loved what I did. The company, my last large company that I worked for, it was a 17-year stretch, and
Yes.
I absolutely loved it, because it
Beautiful.
allows you to serve clients and be there for them, assist them when in time of need as well.
Yeah.
So it's a servicing type of line of work. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I always felt this need to do something more.
Okay.
I've always, since I was a child, I like giving, helping. Um, I've always felt like I'm supposed to do more. And
Okay.
even in corporate, I would go outside and have a quick coffee, and I would have this, like something's chasing you. You're running out of time. You're supposed to be doing more.
Okay.
And I used to pray and just think, what is this? What is this purpose? What am I supposed to be?
Right.
Like, just tell me what I'm supposed to do, so I can get rid of this feeling and just start doing it.
Absolutely.
Put it into action.
And now is the time.
Now is the time with Feminacity. That is how it's
and I'm hoping as well that you've drawn, especially from the company where you worked at for 17 years, you've drawn a lot of experience from that.
Absolutely.
Which you will now.
All life experiences, I don't think anything was in vain. Even a new venture I tried at one stage in real estate. I think every single journey you take,
Yeah.
nothing is a waste. You learn from every experience. And it's
Absolutely.
like everything has happened for a reason, and it's
Mm.
gotten me to a point where I now am finally ready and I have the opportunity to try something new. Even though it's my mid 40s, it's never too late to start something new. This is
Right.
where I'm at now.
Okay. And the name itself,
Yes,
I found it a little bit difficult for me to pronounce in the
you
beginning.
do.
Yes. Feminicity. Is that
It's
correct?
feminacity. If you break it down, it's pretty much fem in a city.
Oh, fem in a city.
Fem, fena,
Okay.
yeah, feminacity.
Does this have anything to do with gender?
Yes, I'll put
Okay.
it obviously in terms of helping out wherever is needed.
Yes.
Um, Even though it's not limited to the females,
Yes.
I would like to focus on the females.
Okay.
Uh, because obviously, being in corporate, I've learned a lot of behaviors
Yes.
towards women in the corporate space or in business space.
Right.
I think with today's domestic abuse that we have huge issues with,
Right.
gender-based violence and all of that, uh, I wanted to create a business where we celebrate women
Yeah.
and we support each other
Correct.
and just build on building strong women who can
Okay.
stand up for themselves, women who acknowledge the importance of other women regardless of culture, where you come from, or what aspect of life or history you have,
Yeah.
that we recognize women being a woman in each other.
Yeah.
Many a times in corporate, for instance, they would say, and I've had this many a times, when a man speaks his mind
Yes.
and he comes across and he says, but I wanted to work this way and this way going forward. This didn't work, this did. It comes across as being strong.
Okay. That
When
is, I have heard that a lot of times.
when a
Yes.
woman does it, you often hear, but take the emotion out of it. And to a
That is right.
woman,
Yeah.
maybe men don't realize it, but to a woman, that's like a punch in the face because you are not being emotional about something.
Yes.
You are in your moment of strength. You also have ideas.
Yeah.
You also find solutions. You also feel passionate about something. And femininity to me brings that home. It's not about, um, it's about finding strength
Yeah.
in caring. And this
Yes.
is why women are passionate. It's
Yes.
because we care. And
Yes.
it's not a weakness. Femininity is your superpower.
Right.
So that's what it boils down to. Femininity to me defines a woman's superpower. It's your core, who you are at your core, it's your essence of being.
Absolutely. Which brings me to the next question. 17 years in a specific company in the corporate world, all the
Yes.
experience. But how did this all start? How did you get to this point of this is what I want to do? And then you
All
actually
right.
started doing it.
Okay. So it was at the back of my mind. I've always wanted to do something with the name. Then my dad passed away close to 2 years ago.
Shame.
And I
Condolences.
thank you, thank you. He was a character.
Okay.
I think he would enjoy what I'm doing now.
Okay.
So I never had
We will dedicate this to your father.
absolutely. I never had the means to just quit my job or try a different venture. It was a very demanding job. So I couldn't just, it was hard to do something on the side. And I think I wasn't ready
Okay.
yet. I was still in my comfort zone. I mean, it's stability. You get your salary every month,
Yes.
that type of thing. And my husband and I share financial responsibility. So I have an obligation and responsibility towards the household.
Right.
It's not a chance or a risk I was willing to take at that point. And with my dad's passing, by absolute surprise, he did leave me something.
Okay.
And I thought to myself, this is it. I literally woke up one morning and I thought, this is it. You've
Okay.
got to do something different.
Yes.
So initially, I went into real estate,
Okay.
thinking, okay, maybe because the long term plan is to buy a property
Yes.
and call it the Feminacity house, and I have great plans with it.
Right.
That's in the long term.
Okay.
So, but that's what I thought. I'd go that route to eventually get to where I want to be, and
Yes.
then get the funds and start this, and perhaps get a property at a better price in long term.
Right.
But I tried real estate, and then again, I still felt like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing now.
Yes.
And that's what came about. I stopped the real estate. I said to my husband one day, we're recalling Feminacity. We're taking it out of the closet.
Yes.
It's time now. So he helped me register the business. We registered the trademark, as in the name Feminacity, because you
Yes.
will find it nowhere else. It's not in a dictionary. It's a word
Okay.
that just came up.
I see. It's
So
unique.
it
I had to
is.
Google it. I had to check because before every or
Yes.
any interview that
Yeah.
I do a little bit of
Of course, you
background.
do research.
Yeah. So, but I couldn't find that anyway. Couldn't find anything
Correct. Because
under
I researched you
Feminacity.
too.
Oh, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. All right. No, that's perfect. Okay. Before we get into what you actually do,
Yes.
someone that is just joining the conversation now might um, almost be misled to think that you just dwell on promoting women, supporting women. They don't actually understand what is at the background. There
Yes.
is a business that is attached to it.
Correct.
So besides the other attributes that you
Mm-hmm.
have just mentioned, supporting women, making women stand for themselves, and all that, do you have a business that is monetized that can generate income? That
Yes.
yeah. Can you talk about
I
that?
would love to elaborate on that. So,
Yes.
at the moment, it is mostly sportswear,
Okay.
clothing for
Yeah.
ladies, and accessories.
Yes.
So, anything practical that can be used, anything from caps to water bottles or salad capsules. I've got notebooks. I've got a brand new item that I'm waiting on the order now, which is
Yeah.
all branded in Feminacity. Is a new laptop bag, long sleeve shirts, with winter coming up, and so there are multiple items, and
Yes.
the product range is ever expanding.
Okay.
Also looking at jewelry, so a small range of Feminacity jewelry pieces. Yes, so that's what I'm looking at the moment as starting off out of the starting blocks,
Yes.
but it's limitless.
Okay. And how does this the products that you've just mentioned, like
Hmm.
the caps that we've seen, the bottles, how do they translate to femininity? Do they have any way that they portray the strength or the audacity of women, their
The
presence in
resilience of
the
women.
resilience and all that? Thank you for that word. Is there any way that it actually depicts that?
It does.
Okay.
Starting very simple with
Yeah.
the gym clothing.
Yes.
That's brand new and also being built as we go to a bigger brand
Yeah.
or a bigger range of products. But the gym clothing, I think, shows the strength of a woman,
Okay.
endurance of a woman.
Yeah.
If you look at the food capsule, many a women, we want to take care of our bodies, of our
Yes.
minds. So it sort of helps you eat healthy, you prepare your meals, it's planned.
Yeah.
If you look at jewelry, which woman doesn't like a bit of bling? I
I
mean,
think I think every from rural to urban, there is no woman
we
that
need a
doesn't.
bit of bling.
Yeah.
And I want the women to wear the items with pride.
Yes.
The whole thing for me is to almost in silence acknowledge another woman at a distance. You see she's also wearing Feminacity. It's like, that's my fem sister.
Absolutely.
We
Oh
know.
yeah, to create that village
Yes,
or community.
correct. So
Yes.
in silence, if I notice you and you're wearing my lightweighted
Yeah.
hoodie sweater with Feminacity, I know that you contributed in spoiling yourself with
Yes.
that item. You
Yes.
contributed to a greater cause, which will part of that profit will go
Yes.
towards helping women in need.
Okay.
So that's the whole idea.
That is almost like a giving back to women.
Correct.
Can you talk more about that?
Yes, for sure. So the whole plan is hopefully to obviously I'm going to do direct sales. I'm
Okay.
planning on showcasing the products at Route 44. That's been arranged. I just need to set down the date once I receive my other stock.
Okay.
So I will be there for direct sales. And then hopefully corporates will buy into the name brand and what it stands for, and I could sell on a larger bulk scale.
All right.
Hopefully, I could get into other companies where they sell the product on my behalf,
Yes.
where you could supply it on wholesale and they could make a bit of a profit for themselves. But my promise or my pledge stays that on my profit
Yes.
margin, I will still contribute towards either an existing cause,
Yeah.
whether it is the development center in Vesantacrol,
Yeah.
or whether it is shelters in Kraaifontein or in
Yes.
Belleville, or many, they've got safe houses
Yeah.
that are obviously secretive in terms of location,
Yes.
but I
Yes.
have spoken to a few people and I'd love to contribute towards that as and when the company grows.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
I think that is a wonderful initiative because most of the times when people think profit, they always think getting a new car, getting a
I'm
new
a low maintenance girl. I don't need much.
and but you have actually chosen to give back, especially to disadvantaged communities or maybe causes that are championing um, initiatives in disadvantaged communities, and I would have to laud you for that effort that you are making.
Thank you.
Let's talk about. I see you are wearing one of the necklaces from Feminacity. We're going to have a closer look at that very soon. But can you tell us what inspired that?
uh,
The specific design
this,
that you.
well, the logo I designed myself. I
Yeah.
wanted something to be feminine
Yeah.
yet strong.
Yes.
So that's where the logo came about. I like arty things.
Okay.
I paint myself. But I always say that I'm a bit of a. Have you ever seen that picture of a little girl on a skateboard and she wears a ballerina shoe in the one and a sneaker on the other and she's on a skateboard? I would identify as that.
Okay.
So a bit of a lady, a bit of a tomboy.
Okay.
So that's why the sport clothes,
I
all the way
see.
to jewelry, because
Yes.
women are diverse. We're all different.
Yeah.
You get one woman who is a huge gym bunny, and then you get somebody who's a teacher, and you get chefs, and every woman is so unique. I
Correct.
don't want to make the range too large because you
Yeah.
can't do everything,
You can't.
but I would like to cater at least one item for somebody that falls within their liking. Yeah.
Absolutely. So at the moment, I know you're still planning to make contacts with corporate companies and different
Yes.
places where you can do sales.
Correct.
But people listening to us now, they're also thinking, oh, I've seen this product here on Unique to Africa show. I've seen it on Facebook, and they're thinking, where can they find it if they would like to buy? Um,
Amazing.
where are some of these avenues where clients who are interested in getting some of your products, where can they find them?
I've got a website,
Okay.
but it's only a landing page currently.
Okay.
So at the moment, you can't order directly from the page, but it does show you some of the items.
Yes.
It's got all my contact details,
Right.
from my email address to everything's there, cell phone number, the whole work. So they're more than welcome to email me at this stage. The
Okay.
landing page is only an introduction at this stage to create awareness
Yeah.
and also to read a bit more of what the brand's about.
Okay.
To give a bit of depth behind the actual name.
Okay.
And then I will do direct sales. As I mentioned, I'll be at Route 44. I will post when I'm there.
Yes.
I'm also trying, or have recently decided to, I've made contact, but I haven't heard back from them yet. Just
Okay.
recently spoke to a slow market,
Okay.
which is at Widow Bridge. And there's a few venues that I'm dealing with, and then I will definitely let on Facebook and social media and
Yeah.
on my website, I will let people know where they can find me. And
Okay.
then always direct email or contact is most welcome.
Okay. No, that's very good. There is a couple of questions that we ask entrepreneurs that we speak to on the channel. These questions are they're not difficult questions. They're very they're questions that are there to help entrepreneurs grow. And
Mhm.
there are people out there that have money and they are looking to invest in different businesses, but they just don't know where to invest. And sometimes some of the people with these business ideas, they don't have a clear vision as to what is the projection for this business? Where do they want the business to be in the next 2-3 years?
Yes.
Some of them actually want investors, but they don't even have business plans. Now, an investor that is listening to us now, thinking, I have the money, I enjoyed what Marisa said, I love the branding, and I would love to invest. Is this something that you will open up to?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely right. At the moment, I'm working from home.
Okay.
So I also have a dream of a premises
Yes.
where I could showcase the stock, interact with the ladies supporting, um, perhaps have a bit more of a experience for them. You
Yeah.
could have your coffee and purchase and do a bit more in one venue,
Yes.
and also get to know each other. It would be, get somebody in to speak to the ladies.
Yeah.
So, or even schoolgirls. I mean, if we can touch the young females, and sort of give them guidance.
Yes.
So always open
Okay.
to learn, open to grow, open to advice, open to investment, open to anything, because it's brand new.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's going to take us.
Absolutely. We're speaking to Marita. This is Unique Africa, still broadcasting from Cape Town. She is a new business owner. She has started this wonderful brand, Feminacity. You can look it up on her website. You can check it on Google. It has a huge presence on Facebook. And like she just mentioned, she is very open to investors who are looking to invest in business. She would like to expand this and grow in other areas. Her numbers will be available on the screen. How to contact her will be available on the description. So if you are looking to talk to her, if you'd like to understand more about the business, please click on the description. You will find her details. They will be available there. That brings us again to another part of our question.
Yes.
It looks like these questions they kind of scare you. This is rather a suggestion rather than a question.
Yes.
You come across as a very passionate um, soldier for women. Um, you speak very positively about women, and you have that voice that sounds like an advocate for women.
Thank you. I've
Um,
never thought of myself as that, but thank
well, you
you.
should listen to yourself. Now, I was thinking another way that you can not only to market the product,
Yes.
but because you do have a beautiful cause that you're trying to champion, wouldn't you like to have or to form a village where you sit around with women maybe once a month or once a week and you guys talk about feminicity? Could might not only be about the product itself but how women could be women. You give an example of in the corporate world a man would say something and they would say, oh yeah, he's firm in this. But when a woman voices the same thing that the man said, they will talk about emotions and stuff.
Yes, correct.
I see feminicity, besides the wonderful products that we've just seen, as also a platform where women can draw strength from and also
Absolutely.
be able to start their own businesses. Wouldn't you like to champion a cause like that
I
where you
would
sit with
love
women?
to.
Okay.
Love to. That's part, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, anything that could help, where we could help each other, inspire each other, support each other,
Yeah.
I am all in.
Um, so is there something you would love people to contact you to start it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
By all means, wherever I can make a difference or help,
Yeah.
or receive help. I mean, I'm open, as I said, to advice and guidance as well. So if I'm able to help, if we as women can support each other in any way,
Yeah.
or even males, I don't want to exclude
Limited.
the.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I mean, there are brilliant males out there with great business savvy and really do support women themselves. So
Yes.
open to that 100%.
Absolutely. Um, your target market. I do understand that you do a branding
Mm-hmm.
for women, especially the products that we've just seen.
Yes.
The more feminine, as the brand describes.
Yes.
Um, what is your target market? Is it middle class? Is it for low income earners? Is it for the very rich?
It's for all.
It's for
It's
all.
all women. I'm trying not to price it too high, the
Okay.
items. Um, Obviously, branding any item is immensely expensive. As soon as you add a brand to it, it
Yeah.
just the price jumps up.
Right.
In order to get it branded, first of all, because it's
Yes.
registration, it's actually the branding the item itself. So it does increase the price. At the end of the day, I would like women who are well off, or
Yes.
women who are comfortable,
Yes.
women who are able to support the brand. And
Yes.
the whole point is so that we can support others who can't.
Correct.
So,
So from the ones that can support to be
yes,
able to support the ones that are not
exactly.
able to afford.
Exactly.
I love that. That sounds very beautiful. And the next thing would be I know this is very brand new. It's off the shelf.
Yes.
Even though, like you mentioned, you've this was conceptualized more than 19 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I could actually read that from your Facebook page and also from the website. In the next year from now,
Yes.
where do you see yourself? Or where do you see Feminacity?
I think in about a year's time, I would love to walk down the street and actually see somebody wearing my brand.
Okay.
I would love to walk into the gym and see somebody actually wearing it. I would love to attend a meeting in a boardroom where I was given the opportunity to come chat to the ladies or actually provide the women in breakfast gift, for instance, and given 5 minutes to speak to the ladies or whatever the case may be. And
Yeah.
somebody walked in with a laptop bag branded Feminacity.
Okay.
I would hope for it to start conversations.
Yeah.
I would hope for it to be recognized for what it's meant to be recognized.
Absolutely.
So that is the dream.
Well, you've just mentioned you would love to walk into a gym and you see someone. Why don't we ask them now? We've got Virgin Active, right? We have. Oh, I can't remember when I was last in the gym, so I will not really remember those names again. But I know we do have Virgin Active. There is a whole lot of different gyms that
And
are in
privately owned
SA
gyms.
and privately owned gyms.
Absolutely right.
So the reason I'm mentioning this is we have people that own private gyms. We've got the Virgin Actives and other gyms that are out there. We are asking you to reach out to Feminacity and to speak to Marita. She's very open to coming in and showing her products because
Absolutely.
she would love, especially the women. This is not limited to women, but she's got water bottles. She's got bags that we can take to the gym. She has a whole range of different products, tights for women that can be used in the gym. So we're asking, we actually want to see. This is a challenge that we're putting out there to the gyms, and we will have you guys tagged on this post once it goes air on Facebook, on YouTube, and other social media channels. We want to make this a challenge to see either private owned or public. We're also appealing to different government sports departments, be it provincial, be it national, to invite Marita and get her to display her products, to give a talk on Feminacity, so that we can expand the brand. We say local is lekker, right?
Ever grateful, and yes, local is the best.
Yes, so we need to start from home, right? And so yeah, is there anything else that you would like to? And actually, before we get to that, there are different products for women in the market, different brands, and most of the times the mistake that we make, especially as Africans, we tend to love the things that come from outside even more,
Correct.
instead of supporting what is coming from home.
So true.
Yeah, but again, I always say if the local brands want us to support them, they should give us something extra, something better. Now, my question is, why should a consumer choose your brand instead of the other brands that are in the market?
Great question. Firstly, it is supporting, as you said, local. It's
Yes.
supporting small business. It's
Yeah.
buying back into your own country, your own community.
Right.
It's something that we want, hopefully, they would want to be associated with.
Correct.
Considering the whole meaning behind the brand.
Yes.
Local is just lekker. It's
Local
great.
is
Local
lekker.
is lekker. No, whatever we invest in our own community, it goes back into it.
Yeah.
So we've got to take care of our own.
Absolutely. Now, I agree with you on that one. And this is a request that I make to entrepreneurs, and it's a very aggressive request.
Okay.
And even though I describe it as aggressive,
Yes.
The entrepreneurs, especially new entrepreneurs, they're not forced to buy into the idea.
All right.
So the people that watch my channel, I always want to give away something to them.
Yes.
And and by doing this, I encourage them to buy from the entrepreneurs that I speak to.
Mm-hmm.
So I make a suggestion of a discounted voucher
Yes.
on the channel as they watch.
Okay.
So we would say, for example, for the first 10 people that buy this product or this product, they qualify for X amount of discount.
I love that.
Oh, beautiful.
That
So you
is
actually
great.
love it even
I
before I said it.
do.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
So in this specific situation, we have not spoken about prices yet.
Yes.
And but I do know that you have water bottles, you have
Backpacks,
backpacks,
laptop bags,
laptop,
tights, hoodies, beautiful hoodies.
yeah,
Notebooks.
yes,
Yeah,
necklaces,
necklaces,
yeah,
and long sleeve shirts. There's quite a few items. Yes.
okay,
Caps, lumber
caps,
caps.
right. So in terms of discount for these items, what discount can you offer my viewers on YouTube, on Facebook? Can be one discount, but we will flight it to the different social media platforms.
I haven't crunched numbers, but let's go with the 10%.
10%.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Talking about putting you on the spot.
I know I'm putting you on the spot,
No,
and I
no,
want
it's
to
all
put
great.
I put everyone on the
No,
spot,
it's a
and people
great
like
idea. I actually really like that idea.
thank you. So you have heard it from the owner of this business yourself. For those of you that will be able to go on the website that is now displaying on the screen, we will issue vouchers. These vouchers will contain discount codes. Now, for any item that you find on the website, you will be able to use this code to enable your discount once you shop. And I can guarantee you, you've seen some of the items shown on the website, but you need to feel it. You need to touch it to understand that a lot of work has been done and that quality has not been compromised. Now, you have a chance to own one of these products, especially those of you that are gym fanatics. Once you get hold of this product, you will understand why you have to purchase this besides other products. Number one, like she said, it's local
It's
and
quality.
it's quality, and it's also giving back to our communities. So we would like to encourage everyone to support this venture and make it go out there. Is there? I do have a lot of followers from outside South Africa as well. Um, would you be able to also ship these products out of South Africa?
I
Should there
haven't
be?
done that before, but anything's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and especially now, it's a global village that we're living in now. So yeah. All right. So for those of you that are in Zambia, that are in Botswana, in Namibia, in Mozambique, please, if you'd like to place an order, the website is on the screen. Do go on the screen and remember to use your discounted 10% voucher and place an order. Any last word for the viewers and those people that are interested in Feminacity?
Just a huge thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, Elvis.
You're welcome.
It's great fun. It's fantastic to meet you, and I love what you do.
Thank you.
So, from one to another, thank you for the support.
You're welcome. Wow. Okay. So thank you so much for having us. You have a wonderful place. Thank you for hosting us at your place. And we do call on Africans and everyone else, especially Africans in diaspora, to support Marita. Am I saying your name right, though?
You are.
Okay, perfect. To support this business, this is a young business. We want to see this business spiral out of control. We want to make it go viral. So we're asking all of you who are watching the channel to buy a water bottle, to buy a gym bag, especially those of you that go to the gym, especially women that want to feel like women again. We say, please go on the website and get your product. Of course, we've given you a 10% discount. So this is an opportunity for you to go and grab a bag or grab a water bottle.
Be a femme sister.
Be a femme sister. We want to see you when we walk into the gym. We want to identify a femme sister from a distance. We thank you so much for watching Unique to Africa. Please do remember to subscribe to our channel as we bring you more entrepreneurs from around the continent. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's been a
so
pleasure
much.
talking to
Thank
you,
you. Thank
and
you.
all the best with your business.
Thank you, Albert.